Have you ever found yourself lying awake at night, mind buzzing, replaying conversations, planning tomorrow's tasks, or just worrying endlessly about, well, everything? Perhaps you're trying to focus during the day, but your thoughts are racing, jumping from one idea to another, making concentration feel impossible. It's that frustrating, relentless feeling that your mind simply won't shut off. If this sounds familiar, you are absolutely not alone. In our fast-paced world, an overactive mind has become a widespread experience, impacting our sleep, our focus, and our overall well-being. Today, we're going to explore this common challenge, understand why our minds sometimes feel like they're on an unstoppable treadmill, and most importantly, equip you with practical, evidence-based strategies to find a calmer, more focused state. When we talk about a mind that won't shut off, we're often referring to what psychologists call racing thoughts or overthinking. Racing thoughts are those rapid, repetitive streams of ideas, worries, or mental images that feel uncontrollable. They can make it incredibly difficult to relax, concentrate, or even fall asleep. Overthinking, on the other hand, involves an excessive analysis of doubts, dwelling on past events, or obsessively worrying about future outcomes, a continuous and often draining process. This isn't just a minor annoyance, it's a significant factor affecting daily life for many, a trend exacerbated by modern stressors, constant information overload, and a growing awareness of mental health challenges. It highlights a universal need for systematic ways to manage our busy minds. So, why does this happen? The roots of an overactive mind are surprisingly diverse, often stemming from a mix of psychological, physiological, and lifestyle factors. Understanding these can be the first step towards finding solutions. Firstly, mental health conditions frequently play a role. Anxiety disorders like generalized anxiety disorder, panic disorder, or even the heightened stress of daily life can trigger these racing thought patterns. Conditions such as depression, ADHD, post-traumatic stress disorder, and even bipolar disorder during manic episodes are also commonly associated. When we're stressed, our bodies release cortisol, a stress hormone that ramps up activity in the very parts of our brain responsible for thinking and emotions, creating a vicious cycle. Beyond clinical conditions, lifestyle and cognitive patterns contribute significantly. Sleep deprivation, for instance, can initiate or worsen racing thoughts, leading to a detrimental cycle, where an overactive mind prevents sleep, and lack of sleep then fuels the overactivity. Cognitive patterns like perfectionism, a fear of failure, low self-esteem, or the habit of rumination, that repetitive negative thinking, all feed into the endless loop. Even what we consume and how we live can impact our mental quietude. Excessive caffeine or stimulant intake, an unhealthy diet, too much screen time, or insufficient physical activity can all rev up our internal engines. The impact of this constant mental chatter is profound. It can lead to reduced focus and productivity, persistent insomnia, heightened anxiety, and even analysis paralysis, that feeling of being stuck, unable to make a decision because you're constantly overanalyzing. It can strain relationships and manifest physically as headaches or muscle tension. But here's the good news. There are many effective, evidence-based strategies to help you regain control. Let's dive into some key calming strategies, starting with powerful psychological and mind-body techniques. Mindfulness and meditation are often your first line of defense. The core idea is to practice present moment awareness without judgment. This means simply noticing your thoughts, feelings, and bodily sensations as they are, without getting caught up in them. Simple deep breathing exercises like the 4-4-4 method, inhaling for 4 counts, holding for 4, and exhaling for 4, can quickly calm your nervous system. Body scan meditations, where you bring awareness to different parts of your body, or mindful journaling, where you simply write down your thoughts to observe them, are also incredibly effective. Another powerful tool is cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT. This is an evidence-based approach that helps you identify, challenge, and reframe negative or unhelpful thought patterns. Techniques like cognitive restructuring teach you to question the validity of your thoughts, asking yourself, is this thought truly factual, or is it an interpretation? Thought diffusion helps you see thoughts as just thoughts, not necessarily truths, reducing their power over you. When your mind is spiraling, grounding techniques can be an immediate lifeline. These are sensory-focused exercises designed to shift your attention firmly into the present moment. A popular one is the 5-4-3-2-1 method, named 5 things you can see, 4 things you can feel, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. This pulls your mind away from internal chatter and anchors it to your immediate surroundings. Sometimes simply getting those thoughts out of your head can provide immense relief. This is where journaling or creating a worry list comes in. By writing down your thoughts or worries, especially before sleep, you externalize them. It's like offloading data from a full hard drive, freeing up mental space and often providing clarity. Finally, cultivating acceptance and self-compassion is crucial. This means acknowledging your thoughts without judgment. Recognize that mental restlessness is a normal part of the human experience. Approaches like acceptance and commitment therapy, or ACT, even suggest thanking your mind for its efforts, even if those efforts are currently unhelpful. This subtle shift from fighting your thoughts to gently acknowledging them can be profoundly liberating. Beyond these direct mental techniques, lifestyle adjustments play a vital role in creating a calmer mental environment. Physical activity is a powerful antidote to a racing mind. Regular exercise, even just 30 minutes most days, helps reduce stress hormones and promotes the release of mood-boosting endorphins. Research by Gregory Bratman at Stanford University, for example, highlights the significant benefits of nature walks in reducing anxiety and negative self-talk. So step outside if you can. Prioritizing good sleep hygiene is non-negotiable. Establish a consistent sleep schedule, create a relaxing bedtime routine, and make your bedroom a sanctuary for rest. Limit screen time, reduce caffeine and other stimulants, especially in the afternoon and evening, and aim for a healthy, balanced diet. These simple adjustments can have a profound impact on your mental tranquility. Sometimes the best way to calm a busy mind is to simply redirect its energy. Distraction and engagement can be very effective. Dive into a hobby you love, get creative with drawing or music, read a captivating book, or spend time outdoors. Engaging your mind in something enjoyable and absorbing can shift its focus away from repetitive worries. Think of it as giving your mind a different, more pleasant task to do. Now, while these self-help strategies are incredibly powerful, there are times when an overactive mind indicates a deeper issue that requires professional guidance. It's important to know when to seek professional help.
If your racing thoughts are persistent, cause significant distress, interfere with your daily life or sleep, are accompanied by severe mood swings, or involve any thoughts of self-harm, it's a clear signal to reach out. Mental health professionals like clinical psychologists, psychiatrists, or therapists can provide diagnosis and deliver tailored treatments, including deeper dives into CBT, or explore options like medication if appropriate. Emerging non-invasive treatments such as neuromodulation techniques like transcranial magnetic stimulation, or TVNS, are also being explored for their potential to help manage anxiousness, showing us a future where even more targeted interventions become available. We've covered a lot of ground today, from understanding the various triggers of an overactive mind to exploring a range of practical strategies. The common thread throughout all of these approaches is the understanding that our minds, like any complex system, can sometimes become overwhelmed or stuck. But just as they can get stuck, they can also be retrained and calmed. It's crucial to remember that calming an overactive mind isn't about finding a quick fix or simply telling yourself to just relax, a frustrating directive when your brain feels like it's running a marathon. Instead, it's about systematically training your neural circuits, understanding that anxiety involves real physiological changes in the brain, like the amygdala's alarm system working overtime. It's about building a toolkit of techniques and making sustained lifestyle changes that support your mental well-being. The journey towards a calmer mind often involves addressing both the immediate symptoms and, where necessary, delving into underlying causes like trauma or ingrained cognitive patterns. Both are vital. And the good news is that the field is constantly evolving towards more integrated and personalized approaches, combining traditional therapy with mindfulness, lifestyle interventions, and even cutting-edge science. So take heart. You have more power than you might realize to gently guide your mind towards a place of peace and focus. Start with 1 or 2 strategies that resonate with you. Practice them consistently, and don't hesitate to seek professional support if you need it. Your mind is a powerful tool. Learning to manage its activity is one of the most important investments you can make in your own well-being.